Do you own investment properties or would love to build wealth through real estate?
Then you need to learn what 1031 exchanges are all about.
A 1031 exchange allows someone who owns a piece of investment property to sell that property, defer their taxes, both state and federal, and buy new investment property anywhere in the United States. Bill Angove, Asset Preservation, California State Manager. The benefit to investors when they do an exchange is tax deferral. First and foremost, a lot of times people are looking at about 25 to 30% of their equity between the state and federal that would go away in taxes in a straight sale. So a 1031 exchange allows them to take that equity and keep it growing and build it and become a Donald Trump of the world, so to speak, owning a lot of investment property throughout the country. One of the reasons people do exchanges is they're tired of tenants, toilets, termites, trash, and taxes. So they want to consolidate maybe 3 or 4 properties down to one. They want management relief. They want to leverage their equity. Maybe they have the property that's fully paid off and they want to leverage into a much more expensive property or multiple properties. So there's a lot of benefits to doing that. So people often ask me, what is like kind in an exchange? Like kind is very broad. You can sell any type of rental property, office building, apartments, retail, and buy any type of new investment property anywhere in the United States. So it's commonly misunderstood that if you sell a rental house, you have to buy another rental house, and that's not true. You can sell 3 rental houses and buy an office building. It's that simple. The order of events when you do an exchange is you put your property on the market, find a buyer, open escrow with a title company. We get engaged typically a week to 2 weeks before close of escrow. Once they close, their proceeds are wired to us by the title company. From that closing date, they have 45 days to identify in writing unambiguously the potential replacement properties. The total timeline they have to close on those 2 properties is 180 days from the close of their old property. We often get asked, where can people do exchanges? And 1031 can happen anywhere in the United States. Often we're seeing people exchange out of California to places like Tennessee, Texas, Florida, the Carolinas right now. And eventually what they may want to do is move into those properties down the road. So they need to hold it for investment for a period of time before they can move into it. Often we get asked the question, how long do I need to hold an investment property once I buy it before I can do another exchange or move into it? Although there isn't anything in the tax code, some tax advisors tell their clients that a minimum of a year, or more commonly 2 years of rental income on that property before they convert it to a primary residence. Now, clarifying, if you ask the IRS, you should never have the intent to move into the property at any term. Hahowever, it does happen because things change in people's lives. They want to relocate to maybe where their rental property is because that's maybe a vacation town or Hawaii or Scottsdale, someplace like that. What is a reverse exchange? It allows an investor to actually buy the replacement property first using a qualified intermediary. They cannot exchange into a property that they already own, so what they do is contract to buy the replacement property, and then our LLC steps in on that contract and with funds from the taxpayer purchases the replacement property on their behalf. They then have 180 days then to sell or close their old property and exchange into the one that they now own via us. So it allows the taxpayer to buy first, sell second in that format. When looking for a 1031 exchange company, you want to look at the safety, security, and experience of that company. Because we're an unregulated industry, you want to look up, is there a parent company that backs the performance of that company? How long have they been doing it? Do they guarantee the loan or the funds that's being held by the qualified intermediary in any way? Our company's been around for 33 years. We've done over 200,000 exchanges, and we're a subsidiary of a national title company. So you get that safety, security, and experience with our company.
If you'd like to learn more about 1031 exchanges and how they can be a benefit to you, then reach out to our team.
And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel for weekly local content.